If you work in marketing, you've probably felt this before. Everyone's chasing the next viral trend. But here's the truth. While the tools keep changing, the fundamentals don't. At Cyberclick, we've spent years helping businesses grow through digital strategy. And if there's one thing we've learned, it's this. History holds more marketing lessons than most courses. In this video, we'll break down 7 real examples from the past, stories of branding, segmentation, positioning, and community that are still relevant today. Let's dive in. Number 1, branding started in ancient Rome. Let's start with something simple, your logo. In the Roman Empire, a brickmaker engraved his mark into every mattoni. The bricks used to build public temples like the one in Yerba Saglia. Why? Because when people saw the mark on state buildings, they thought, wow, this must be a top-tier craftsman. He got the public contract. That wasn't just pride, that was brand credibility. Even 2,000 years ago, smart business owners knew, if your name's not on it, you won't get credit for it. Number 2, sponsorship isn't new. We all think influencer marketing is a modern thing. It's not. Back in the 1st century BC, merchants in Roman cities could sponsor public entertainment, like circus games, and use that space to gain visibility. If you were a fur trader who had just received rare skins from Asia, you didn't just publish a bando, a public announcement. You sponsored the circus. You sat front row wearing your most exotic furs next to city elites. That's not just spectacle, that's strategic social proof. People might not remember the bando, but they remembered you. Number 3, the Tour de France was built to sell newspapers. In 1903, the sports newspaper L'Auto was struggling. Their editor had taken a political stance in the Dreyfus affair, alienating half the readership. Advertisers left, sales dropped, the paper needed a reset. So they invented the most ambitious race imaginable, a multi-week cycling event across the entire nation. Heroic, national, exclusive, only L'Auto had the race results. Only L'Auto got the buzz. Circulation soared. Rival Le Fellow vanished. Sometimes your best growth strategy isn't content, it's creating the news itself. Number 4, let your users define your product. Kleenex wasn't always for colds. When Kimberly-Clark launched it in the 1920s, it was a disposable makeup remover. Ads featured actresses like Jean Harlow delicately wiping their faces, but market research showed something odd. A significant number of users, especially men, were using it to blow their nose. At first, the marketing team wasn't sure, but they tested new ads targeting cold relief. Within months, 60% of users identified it as a tissue for colds. And the slogan? Don't keep cold in your pocket. Customer behavior is feedback. Listen to it. Number 5, reoccurring revenue? Gillette did it first. Before Gillette, shaving meant barbershops or stroking your own blade. King C. Gillette changed everything with one idea. Make the blade disposable. Cheap enough to toss, sharp enough to trust. His strategy? Heavy newspaper ads. A 30-day money-back guarantee. During World War I, a US military contract that introduced millions of soldiers to the product. Later, as fashion changed and skirts rose, he introduced Milady Decolleté, razors for women, marketed with entirely different imagery. He didn't just sell razors, he built lifetime habits. Number 6, community matters. The story of Madam C.J. Walker. Born to former slaves and orphaned young, Madam C.J. Walker built an empire by solving a problem no one else cared about. Hair care for Black women. But it wasn't just the product. It was the way she did it. She trained and employed Black saleswomen. She invested in education and infrastructure. She hired the only Black architect in New York to build her mansion, on purpose to elevate others. Walker wasn't just selling shampoo. She was saying, you matter, your image matters, and we're building something for us. Marketing that empowers isn't soft, it's powerful. Number 7, Lamborghini started with a feud. In the 1960s, Ferruccio Lamborghini ran a successful tractor business in post-war Italy. With money to spend, he bought a Ferrari and hated the experience. The clutch failed, he fixed it using his own mechanics, and when he called Enzo Ferrari to complain, Ferrari insulted him. Luxury cars aren't for tractor makers. Ferruccio responded the best way possible. He poached Ferrari engineers, built a sleeker car, and showed up at the 1963 Turin Auto Show with a prototype that looked perfect, even if it didn't have a working engine yet. It didn't matter. The story landed. Orders came in. Sometimes a personal story can become a brand narrative that lives forever. So what does all this mean? Modern platforms come and go, but branding, positioning, storytelling, community, they've been working for centuries. If you're serious about marketing, study the past. It's where the best ideas came from, and it might give you your next breakthrough. Which of these stories surprised you most? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more timeless marketing ideas, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.